Morning, y'all. It's Monday morning. Bubba wins the match play. Got 2 wins for Bubba this year. Is that 2 wins for Bubba this year? So we've got a busy week this week. Whoa. Don't drop the coffee. I am away next week, in America next Monday to somewhere fun. Yeah. So a busy week getting ready for that. Today we're going to do a swing, good old fashioned golf swings ideas. Blair wrote to me saying he struggles with my handle, he looks like he hits cuts, which is not a problem, but we're going to talk about how to maybe move his path if he wants to kind of experience some different shots as well. Today's question of the day in the comment section down below, post those comments down below, would you like to see more match play on the tours? It is fun, isn't it? It's sudden death golf and lots of the big boys go out because it is over 1 round sprint golf, anyone can win, but it's also super exciting I think as well. Down below, what do you reckon? More match play or no match play? Let me know. So if we look at today's swing, we're going to talk a little bit about this lead arm, so his left arm. I'm going to try and keep that a little bit more connected to his body maybe on the way back, because we see this downswing where he very much wants to send the head, the centre of gravity of that club over that hand plane, which is why we then see this high handle and the temptation to swing left. Looks like he's going to cut the ball onto target quite a lot, but giving him some more armories of some different swing paths might just help him through the bag from short irons to longer clubs as well, like drivers. So we're going to try and change this path and the order the downswing comes down in. We can do a little bit of backswing work and then some feelings that you've probably seen me do before on the downswing as well. Hi coach.
Alright.
You calm down yet?
Calm down. Oh, it was quite a fun little evening, that one.
Oh, I don't know if you've seen that or not. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I hit it, bro.
Yeah. The trouble is when you hit them, sometimes you don't see them, do you? Because there's like a little mist. I thought it was really clever the way you hit that marker in front of you.
Skill, innit?
You definitely double hit that.
I know, 100% I did, yeah.
Some guy on Twitter put, he almost missed that. No. He hit that twice, bruh. Right, first idea is gonna go around this lead arm, your left arm. Not a massive fan of the way you push it away from your body to start. So what happens is you push your lead arm away from your body, line the club up quite nicely in that first parallel, which is getting that kind of funny angle, what we'd call that kind of laid off angle at the top, which is then why we see from here you standing that shaft up, so getting the head of that club coming over your hand path. You don't want to swing miles left, so that's why we see that raising handle. So what I want to see is Socrates swings left hand only, just taking that club back, feeling like you're keeping this left arm a little bit more connected with your body. Just feel it coming across your chest as you take that club back. Now if you can do this while at the same time feeling like that club face is turning slightly down, which is going to come from a little bit of wrist angles, that's going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Trying to help you change that downswing pattern is going to be heavily around you trying to get the face slightly more close to a path, or at the moment more open to a path. So by getting this lead arm, left arm a little bit more across your body as you take the club away, still feel hips and shoulders all turning, put 2 hands on, feel the same ideas again, turning that face slightly to the ground as you do this with your wrists, so feeling those wrists turning under. You're going to find a very different load pattern on the way back, which is going to give us a much better chance to get that club shallowing on the way down, that club dropping down below your hand path to then swing out and hit that ball. Right, next idea, I want you to think about what you're doing with this arm. Now, I don't want your left arm getting closer to you if your right arm disappears behind you. So these kind of actions I see, because we still then see this kind of throwing this way, standing that shaft up, stacking that shaft up on the downswing. So where you're now pulling your lead arm a little closer to you, I want you to think about trying to get some rotation in this shoulder, in this trail arm. So what I want you to do, just take your normal grip, left hand off, then with your right hand, I want you literally just to rotate this right arm. So from your shoulder, back so the club is parallel with your feet line. Now at the same time, if you can still use a bit of wrist angles, thinking about the face to path is still key here, turning it down to the ground. So with this trail shoulder rotation and that little bit of wrist hinge or kind of bowing down to the ground or turning that club down to the ground, here just feel like you're turning your shoulders. You're going to feel that club's getting in a very different position to where you want to get. So it's that combination of this arm coming closer to you but your right arm not getting so deep that's going to get you loading in a much better way to allow us to lay that shaft on the way down. Big key here as well on both of these drills is each time I'm talking about face to path wrist angles, turning that club down, because if you can do all these movements together with that wrist flattening up, that face feeling like it's pointing up at the sky a bit more, when you do still stack the shaft, because you might still do that, swinging left with the face close to that path is going to hit some pretty hideous shots. So if you can get these two drills with wrist angles in there, you'll naturally start to lay that shaft down a bit on that downswing. I'll be shocked if you don't, but if you don't, we've got one more drill, try and help you get that feeling in there as well. Howdy, partner.
What does that mean?
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Right, Captain Lally. How was school?
Good.
What did you learn today?
Stuff.
Did you learn about the monkeys?
No.
Right, last idea to try and move that downswing if we haven't moved it already. Now when you do this one, it kind of blows people's heads off a bit. I want you to think about just right hand backswing. I want you to think about getting your body to turn this way, so towards your target, while at the same time feeling like the club's going that way. So it's this kind of action as you're starting down. So it's that contradiction in the club going this way as your body goes the other way that blows people's heads off at the start. But it's that kind of action we need to get you kind of grooved into doing so we can start getting that downswing delivery just where we want it. So you're not afraid to go this way with your body, but you want the club to go with it. It's that separation. So hips going towards target, club going behind. Now you can do this best in your office, in your living room, away from the course. That's a really good way to start. Then take it to the range. Do a few drills trying to get it kind of that feeling of them going separate ways before you then hit some shots. So the idea of you going to the course and feeling like doing this on top of those two backswing kind of ideas we've given you would literally just blow your head off. And remember, those ideas in that backswing might sort this downswing out on its own, but if it doesn't, this is another little idea you can use to try and get it just where we want it. Get rid of that standing up at that shaft, the pulling up of that shaft as you come down in to hit the ball. Because you wouldn't really want 3 swing thoughts. That would be far too much, certainly to take onto the golf course. But I would do, and I often do with students, is start with 1 or 2 or give them all 3, and then we play with the order that they use them. So let's just try the downswing one, forget the backswing ones. Let's do the 2 backswing ones, forget the downswing ones. See what I mean? We don't know until we play with it which order or which ones will resonate with you more. You'll be able to feel more than others. You might be able to reproduce, which is why you've got to then give it a practice. You've got to try and that kind of trial and error to see which one works. It's not about finding the right drill or the right idea. It's about finding the right drill, the right idea that works for you. And that's always the danger in these videos and following these kind of ideas, which is why, again, one-to-one lessons is a far better way of doing this. But those 3 ideas, balancing them, I'll be shocked if you don't see a difference in your ball striking. Alright, thanks for watching. Milo's got football, Orla's got swimming. Let me know how you go. Post comments down below. As always, see you tomorrow. Obviously a lot of ideas in today's swing fix, but like I said, you don't have to do all of them. It's about feeling which one works best for you. It's always the best way, isn't it? See you all tomorrow. Bye.
I had pizza for lunch today.
Oh, what was that like?
Good. With potato wedges.
Oh.